Well, the first time I saw it was when him and I started dating almost 12 years ago. And
so I had to introduce her and say, hey, this is an icon for the neighborhood. You got to know it, you know. So secretly, we didn't call it Bluey, we call it a rust bucket. But I think the funniest experience that we ever had with Bluey was seeing Harry with a giant canoe.
Right on top of it, on Route 208 in New Jersey, going north.
Going north, bypassing us, and we just couldn't. It was just hilarious.
It really was hilarious. We would always see him like on a Sunday morning.
The canoe was bigger than the car.
Much bigger than the car. I couldn't believe that it could take the weight.
For the last 15 years, I would take my son to school at 187. And we'd go by and we'd see where the car was parked. That was the running joke, and it's still going. And every time we see it, we get happy. We called it the cancer car. And we'd be happy to see it all the time because we'd say, hey, it made it another year. And I was just amazed that he can get it inspected. That's what I never figured out. But yeah, it was amazing. Amazing. My kid kind of grew up with that. So
all I know is I take it to my mechanic and it comes back inspected, and it's all the lights work. It passes the emission test, all that stuff. You know, I got the paperwork to prove it somewhere, but yeah. But the last time it was inspected is a year ago. May not pass this year, so.
It's a beautiful closing, but it's a way of bringing the community together. So it's just right. I mean, he not only gave away his car, but he also was able to make something beautiful for the community.
It shouldn't be junk because it's working perfectly. It's still running, and that's why it's parked on the street, I guess.
So we always see it parking. Sometimes we vie for the same parking spot, so it will be one less car to compete against. But every time I'd see it, we just kind of chuckle. It's like, there it is, and we're always looking for that car, so I'm going to miss it.
Oh, man.
I have never, ever played the car field before. I thought it was a great idea. Most marriages don't last as long as this car lasted, and I think it was a wonderful idea to do this. Yeah.
Most of all, on behalf of myself and all the many friends of Bluey, we'd like to thank you all from the bottom of our hearts for coming out today. This beautiful showing of community support and love really means so much to us, and of course to Bluey. And we want to say a couple of things. First of all, I want to acknowledge my mechanic, Mr. Dirk Neal. Come on up here, Dirk. This is the man. Anybody need some car work done? This guy is a genius. He doesn't look like it. But
you're gonna buy a car, go to Curry Chevrolet.
There you go. All right. I'm not very religious, but what I believe about death is that we all have an impact on the world. In fact, the Maharishi said, with each thought, one shapes the universe. So everything we do, everyone we touch, everyone we love, that is like ripples in a pond. It goes on infinitely. In that way, nobody ever truly leaves. Their vibrations, their resonance goes on infinitely in the universe. And that's certainly the case with our dear beloved Bluey. everybody in the neighborhood knows this car. People have come up to me and said, ever since I was a little toddler, I've been seeing this car on the street. And that's a beautiful thing. That's a testament to Honda, to Dirk, to my stubbornness, and cheapness, because I don't want to buy a new car. But I think in that way, Bluey's influence and his impact on the neighborhood and his memory, if not him, his memory will certainly live on for many years to come, if not forever. This is a beautiful event. Thank you so much, all of you, for coming out. I had a song that I was going to play today. My boombox crapped out at the last minute. But y'all go home and download Neil Young's Long May You Run and listen to that, because that really expresses my feelings about the car. So once again, everybody, thank you so much. The tow truck is going to take Bluey now. As they say in New Orleans, it's time to cut the body loose. Time to cut the body loose. And just hold on to your memories and your love for Bluey and for each other. This is a beautiful neighborhood, and you're a beautiful crowd for coming out and honoring my car. I couldn't be more pleased and thankful from the bottom of my heart. Thank you all very much.
The hardest thing about taking care of it?
Yeah.
All the damn alternator problems and stuff he had with it, you know, getting the charging system right. He always seemed to have a problem with that a lot, you know.
Are you going to miss Bluey?
Not really. I want to see him buy a Chevy.
Beautiful. You could only see this in America. I'm a very emotional person, but we're going to miss the car. Every morning I was waiting for him to park the car in front of the house. Yeah, it's sad. It's like a person, you know, we're going to miss it.